Check this clip out. Check this clip out. And God bless Candice Owens.
We're losing all morality in this society. These people like LeBron James, he's a coward. He's disgusting. I am now physically disgusted by LeBron James. I think he is despicable. I think LeBron James should have all of his sponsorships taken from him for putting the face of a heroic police officer and saying you're next to him, and then doubling down, okay? And turning around and saying that this girl deserves justice. I think he's despicable. If the situation was reversed, if a black officer had shot a white person, okay, who was charging another white person and saved the life of that other white person that was being charged, and somebody else had stood up and said, a black police officer had put a picture of him up and said, this guy, he's next, basically trying to signal to the world that this person is somehow in the wrong, they would have had all of their sponsorships removed. They would have had to step down from the NBA. No questions asked. But LeBron James, I guess, gets to be celebrated because he's black, so he gets to experience black privilege, right? He can just say whatever the hell he wants, like he did a while ago when he said, we literally can't go outside, we're being hunted down. All of these things, he gets to add to this rhetoric, he gets to add to this divisiveness, and he gets to encourage black people to, again, believe that as criminals, you can kill someone and you still have the right to life. Nobody should intervene when you are trying to kill someone. That is what Ma'Khia Bryant was doing. She was trying to kill someone. If you are still asleep and you do not understand what is happening right now, let me tell you what's going to happen next. Police officers are going to start resigning in mass resignations. People are not going to be signing up for the police academy. Do you want to know whose neighborhoods are going to be the first that are affected by that? Do you think it's LeBron James's neighborhood? LeBron James lives in a $100 million house in Bel Air. From what I've heard, in Bel Air, it's $100 million. Do you think LeBron James, when these police officers resign and they say, what is the goddamn point of me trying to protect this neighborhood, of me risking my life, of me running towards a scenario in which a woman is trying to violently stab someone to death, if I'm only going to be treated like I'm an animal by people like LeBron James who don't even touch their own door handles? You think he's ever done a ride along to see what police officers have to do on a day-to-day basis? Is that what you want? If that's what you want, if you would like for police officers to simply stop policing, raise your hand. And let me tell you something. That's what you're going to get. And let me tell you something else. That wish is a racist one, because we all know which are the neighborhoods that need the most policing. We all know that there are minority neighborhoods where the police are called the most to deal with violent crimes. We all know that this scenario is going to lead to more black death. So if you're a person who goes, well, we just got new police officers, you know exactly what you are doing. I don't blame police officers right now if they want to step down. I don't blame them. Personally, I would almost respect if police officers went on strike. I would respect it. You know what? Let the neighborhoods turn into Gotham City. Let the neighborhoods, let them riot, let them loot, let them burn. If they want to murder one another, and what would be the purpose of a police officer wanting to hold that badge, have that badge anymore, when this is how we treat them? LeBron James is a despicable human being for this. Despicable. I have no respect for him. If you are a fan of LeBron James, if you are a person that likes basketball, you should never, ever go to a LeBron James game ever again. If you have the sense to understand what is wrong here, I don't care how talented he is. I don't care how many rings he has. What he is doing right now is celebrating perversity. What he is doing right now is celebrating criminality. What he is doing right now is trying to blur the lines, the very clear lines between right and wrong. What the police officer did in the Ma'Khia Bryant situation was right. What LeBron James tweeted about was wrong. If you cannot see that and you think that this video is an example of Candice Owens acting like an Uncle Tom, you're a lost soul and you're a degenerate. If you are watching this and you're thinking that Ma'Khia Bryant is a hero, that Ma'Khia Bryant deserves justice, then you are a degenerate. In my opinion, you are a degenerate. I don't care. I don't care if you're sitting here watching going, oh my God, but Candice, can't you see yourself? It's Ma'Khia Bryant's a butt. No, I can't see myself. I don't take a knife and try to kill somebody. But didn't you see yourself with George? No, I don't take fentanyl. I don't do opioids. I haven't been arrested in jail 9 times. Stop telling me to see myself in someone because they have the same melanin as me. I have nothing to do with white criminals. I have nothing to do with Chinese criminals. I have nothing to do with black criminals. I am not a criminal. I am not a criminal. I do not see myself in any of these scenarios. I am an American. I am an American that wants policing, that respects police officers, and believes that criminals belong in prison. And when they are trying to kill someone, they need to be stopped by any means necessary. Thank you for paying attention to this rant. I'm so disgusted with the way that society is trending, and I am just sickened by the fact that the Democrats and the left and these athletes, these despicable athletes, are playing a part in what is really just the corrosion of ethics in this society.